Welcome back to West of Loathing. We've got some portals to deal with. That key-shaped El Vibrato device hums as you approach the floating window and peer through. It opens onto the incredibly brightly lit interior of a building. A sign on the far wall reads, Snake Springs Plumbing Supply, established 1925. And a sign on a nearby bin full of toilet plungers says, plungers, 45,000 meat each. That's exorbitant. They're not even special solid gold toilet plungers or anything like that. Just regular plungers. Well, I wouldn't want to do that. That would be shoplifting. Just kidding. Grab one. You finally found the other kind of plunger. Deals stench damage instead of physical. Apply 10 poison to the enemy. 18 to 20. Nice. I think that is also better than my current melee weapon. Doesn't give me Moxie, though. Yeah, it's not enough of a damage increase to make me ever really want to use it for melee in the first place, so it's fine. Okay. I think we're done with that one. So we have left, where are the other locations supposed to be? Fort of Darkness? Where is Fort of Darkness? Is this one down here that I can't actually see because of text scaling size in this button that doesn't disappear? Bit of ectoplasm. Alright. Alright, where is the portal here? Ah, right at the end. The key-shaped El Vibrato device hums as you approach the floating window and peer through. You see nothing but rocks in every direction except slightly down and to the left, where you see two menacing-looking hairy men fighting. Wait, they're not fighting. They're taking turns bonking each other on the head with clubs, but they're smiling and giggling. Through the window, you can just barely reach the shoes of the one on the left. Grab them. You grab the man's shoes, which makes him giggle even louder. As soon as the shoes pass through the window, it snaps to static. Hide shoes. That's what you'd say to your friend if you were afraid of shoes and you heard some shoes coming. And even though you're not particularly afraid of shoes, this pair is still pretty intimidating. +9 muscle. What is this reference? Bonking on the head with clubs, but smiling and giggling. Like, when I first saw the picture, I thought maybe they were supposed to be like ghillie suit shoes. Which would also line up with my, like, I don't remember what it's called, but I know some of the military does the hand-to-hand, or like, combat fighting with the, what's it, with the Q-tips? You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, which would kind of line up, but, I mean, this looks more like it's a caveman stage show or something. I don't know. Whatever people do with their own time is their business, I guess. Yeah, I don't think there's any reason to switch these around. Okay, that's a horrible noise. Okay, is it West Pole? I think that's the last place. Okay. This seems like it's important and possibly the only reason the West Pole exists. Wait. Wait, could I grab these for Dr. Morton the whole time? Oh, damn it. Did I not connect the dots before? I just forgot that this place existed. I think we found it ages before we met Dr. Morton. So I just didn't connect that we were talking about the pole. She was talking about going to the poles to find stuff. Anyway, we'll figure out about making suave piles of rocks in a little bit, but we'll do this first. Huh? That's a car. You've never seen a sign like this before. This strange conveyance has a sign reading "Bitchin" on the back. Look inside it. On the seat inside you find a gun. You think. You got an item, newfangled pistol. This is fairly obviously a gun, but it's unlike any gun you've seen before. You don't have to cock it, and there's not even a cylinder. Damage 15 to 20. It's not even good. Why does this exist? It has no like other than as a joke. Finally, something you recognize. That you've never seen a sunk stagecoach before. No survivors, but someone left a really nice hat behind. You got a really nice cowboy hat. Why is the music all muffled but also really loud? Why is everything in the background moving like that? It's like a set for a show or something? Or is that coming from the car? What the what is going on here? Huh? It's a strange metal man. What's he holding? It's a ring, or at least it's a ring-shaped object. You got an item, glowing ring. This isn't so much a glowing ring as a ring made out of glow. It's almost insubstantial, but the energy it contains is undeniably palpable, so don't try and deny it. Okay. What's next? You approach the sarcophagus. The top has long since crumbled to dust and it is empty. Wait, no, it isn't empty. There's a jawbone on a very small pillow. Inspect it. You bend down for a closer look and hear a faint whisper. I beg your pardon? I'm sorry? You lean in even closer. You still can't hear it. This seems kind of rude, but so is leaving without hearing what it has to say. You pick up the bone and hold it up to your ear. Oh, come on. Please speak up. Hold it even closer. Stick it in your ear. You jam the jawbone as far into your ear as you can. I would stop doing this, but I don't have an option. Stick your finger in your other ear. You jam your finger into your other ear, close your eyes, and listen as hard as you can, and... Undying. What? Undying. Okay. You put the jawbone back in the sarcophagus, and in doing so, notice something yellow hidden under the pillow. You grab it as a reward for your patience. Smiling face button. This is an abstract representation of a smiling face printed on some flexible yellow substance you can't identify with a little clip to affix it to your shirt. This item goes on your lapel. That's a pretty serious item. There's nothing that way. Literally, there is nothing. It's hard to describe. I wonder if this is to do with the Necromancer. Oh, the Necromancer's tower is right over there. So this is like future of this area, and it's the remains of the Necromancer. All right, I guess that's that. Rocks are strange. They don't seem to weigh as much as they should. They're sort of drawn to each other. You'd probably make an interesting cairn. I don't know. Sure, an impregnable tower? You got a perk Heart of Stone. Your circulatory system is partly stone now, which makes your blood even more thicker than regular blood. Okay, maybe I shouldn't do this if it's a buff. Is it a buff? Wait, was that a... Oh, here it is. Okay. These are just permanent buffs then. Wow. An elaborate aura. You step back and admire your handiwork is immaculate. Song of the Spheres. +5 spell damage. You can hear stones singing in your head all the time. It's actually kind of annoying. Cheeky gesture. Is it going to be a... Yeah. Gotta step back and admire your handiwork. Excuse me. Heavy trigger finger. Trigger finger isn't fast or itchy, but it's very dense. +3 pistol attack damage. Can I get... No, I can't get the same buff multiple times. So what do I do with the rest of these? Can I get a more minor buff of... No, it's just... weird. I mean, okay. Interesting. Well, this was quite the excursion here. All right. Is that the last? So that, I believe it's the last of the portal locations. El Vibrato Rod's uncloak locations. There's like 10 of them listed here. Okay. Is there any major quest line that I gonna need to do more things for? I learned the language. I did the headband. So I think it's mostly just those rods if I wanted to do something with those. I may have to check on that later to see if they're interesting, but it may just, I don't know if it's... Oh, okay. So each one of those will give you the energized effect, which stacks. So that may be, like, if I was really wanting to min-max, I could probably do that, but I think that's probably excessive. So, that being the case, now maybe we're off to the Necromancer's Tower? Everything around here is dead. I'm very curious whether we will get some hint from that place we just were, or we were supposed to go there second, or we were supposed to go there first and then come back here with the thing that we got. Speaking of which, okay. So this is a lapel thing, which is going to be better than everything else, right? Yeah. Kind of crazy. There's no reason for me to want this thing because it's not as good as my muck gun. Well, actually, no, it's... No, this is better. It does more consistent damage. Plus, the poison is a huge boon. Let's see. Buffs. Maximum AP. 5 AP is a lot of AP. That might be more valuable than I think it is. So I'm actually going to go with that. 40 HP. I like this twist on the theme for the Necromancer area. Armor, HP, AP. Yeah, I think we're good on this. Unless I wanted to switch back to one of these other hats, but I don't think I have any reason to. Maybe this one. I mean, again, this is the problem of I don't know how these numbers work themselves out. Plus 10 flat increase in damage is nice. In fact, I have a hard time believing that is less nice than having an extra 7 Moxie. And I think that's kind of all that matters. Alright, it's all blackened and withered. Well, I'll do some double checking before the next episode, but I think we're headed into the Necromancer's Tower the next time. See you guys then.